Hi, thanks so much for all the lovely comments on wall yoga. So moving on from the last practice, we're going to move into some balancing now. So I'm assuming that you're already warmed up and you're ready to move on to this balancing sequence. So just come back onto your mats, back in touch with your wall. So your bottoms, your shoulders and the back of your head are nicely in contact with the wall. And we're just going to start thinking about balancing now. So you might like to lift the foot up on the left hand side. Just replace the heel first, splay the toes, and then try and make a nice short monkey foot as you replace it. Feeling that foot grounding down. Taking the weight into that leg. You can either just bring the other foot forward on the toe if that's enough for you. Or keeping yourself in contact with the wall and upright, you might be able to lift that knee in line with your hip. And you can either hold anywhere on the thigh if that's what you can get to, or if you can, going to clasp that knee towards you. And then we're pointing the toe down towards the floor and just starting to circle those ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise. All the time being in touch with those touch points on the wall, your bottom, your shoulders, your head. Lovely. And then we're going to take that knee over to the side, opening the hip. See if you can bring that knee towards the wall, feeling that nice stretch there as you encourage that knee towards the wall. Lovely. Bring that back and gently down. And I'm going to get ready to do exactly the same on the other side now. So replacing that foot, and as you do, just rock onto the heel, claw the toes, replace that foot on the right hand side down to the floor. Bring your weight into that leg. Either just take the toe forward on the left hand side if that's enough for you, or raise that knee in line with the hip. Clasp anywhere you can on that leg if you can reach towards the knee, and bring that, hug that back towards you while still keeping all your points of contact on the wall. Then that's great. Start those circles again, rotating the ankle clockwise and anti-clockwise while trying to point the toe down towards the floor. And then breathe in to prepare, and as you breathe out, just see if you can take that knee out towards the wall. Encourage that stretch. Encourage your hips to just relax and open. And try and bring that knee towards the wall. Lovely. And then just bringing that down and pedaling that out for a moment if you want to. So the next time we're going to bring our feet hip distance apart, they're parallel and facing forward. The bottom goes back on the wall, the shoulders go back on the wall, and the head. And this time I'm going to bring the weight into the leg on the left hand side. Feel that grounding down. So set your gaze on something that's not moving to help with your balance. Use your core, draw your belly button back towards your spine. Feel like you're trying to bring your belly button towards the wall as well. Feel all those points of contact. Lovely. And then we're going to bend that knee again. See if we can lift it up towards us. Now if this is enough for you, you can just stay there. Or if you want to take this a little further, we're going to try and reach down towards that foot and see if we can straighten that leg out in front of us. Lovely. And then we're going to see if we can take that leg out to the side. I've got moisturiser on my feet, which is not really helping me in this position. So we're bringing that leg back towards the wall, feeling that lovely stretch, using our wall for balance, helping us get the most from this position, and coming out of it whenever we want to, and switching over. So starting to ground the leg on the right hand side. Getting that foot ready. Bringing our weight into that leg, using our core, using our vrishti. And either just lifting that knee if that's enough for us, we can stay there, or seeing if we can reach down and straighten that leg out ahead of us. And then see if you can take that foot out to the side, towards the wall, using the wall as balance, doing this hand to foot pose. And preferably don't moisturise your feet like I've done. Wonderful, breathing through that stretch. And a modified one of this, you can obviously keep your leg bent and just do whatever you can do. And just coming down. Always remembering that yoga's a journey. Don't focus on where you're getting to today. Wonderful. So then we're going to move on to tree now. So coming back nicely onto the wall, shoulders are relaxed and down, bottoms in contact, heads in contact. And we're just going to take our weight back into the leg on the left hand side. And then we're going to sweep the knee on the right hand side, open it out back towards the wall. Come up onto your toe and then draw that toe in close towards your ankle. And stay there if that's enough for you. You're still getting all the benefits of balancing. Or if you'd like to take that a little further, you can take that foot up onto the inside of your calf, the inside of your thigh, or the front of your thigh. So all the time, getting back in contact with the wall, shoulders are relaxed and down, back of the head is on the wall, bottom's on the wall, and we're trying to encourage this knee to come back towards the wall. And then we're going to breathe our hands into heart centre. Push into the heels of the hand, open your chest. Take your gaze up towards the top of the wall. And if you want to, you can breathe your hands up. And reach through those fingertips, trying to touch the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed and in contact with the wall. Knee drawing back. And if you want to, you can open your branches of your tree. Have a little flutter in the wind if you want to. Just as if you're blowing in the breeze. Testing out your balance. Letting your ankle make all those little adjustments that help to strengthen it. And then when you're ready, you can turn yourself into a weeping willow if you want to. And gently come down. And swap over. So take that leg to the floor, start to ground that foot, perhaps rocking back onto the heels, splaying the toes and replacing them. Bringing the weight into that leg, using our core, drawing our belly button back towards the wall as well, using our gaze to help with our balance. Sweeping that knee out towards the wall, drawing the toe in towards the ankle and staying there if that's enough for you. Or take the foot up onto the inside of the calf. Or you can lift it up to the inside or the front of your thigh, but no direct contact on your knee. And all the time drawing that knee back towards the wall. Hands into heart centre if you want to. Lift your chest, look up towards the top of the wall. Keep breathing in that position, drawing that knee back. If you want to, raise your branches. Lovely. If you want to, open your branches and have a little flurry in the wind. Taking yourself from one side to another and testing out your balance. Using this lovely wall for support, embracing the walls rather than hating them. Lovely. If you want to turn yourself into a weeping willow, channel your inner Karate Kid and gently come down and shake it through. Well done. So while we've got our hips nice and open even, we'll do another one of those. So we'll take our weight into the foot on the left hand side again now. Start to bring your weight over there. And again, we're going to take that knee up on your right hand side and we're going to sweep it out towards the wall. Lovely. And then we're going to do Gaya Mudra hands, which is your thumb and your index finger together. We're going to take that arm up on the wall. So we're going to try and get this knee back and this arm up. And then I'm going to put the other hand there. I'm going to take a look up towards that top arm or hand. Coming out of it whenever we need to. And gently coming down. Circle your shoulders up, back and down. And we'll do the other side, bringing the weight into the leg on the right hand side. Bringing the knee up on the left hand side and sweeping it out to the side. Point your toe down towards the floor if you can. And then we're going to take this hand into Gaya Mudra. Take that up and on the wall. Going to try and get that knee back and the other hand on. Try and take our gaze up towards the top arm. Feeling that lovely stretch. And all the points of contact with the wall. And coming out of it whenever we need to. And gently down we come. Wonderful. We're going to step forward. So we're slightly away from the wall, perhaps about 2/3 forward on your mat, although it will depend on your form. So what we're going to do now is use our bottoms on the wall to come into chair. So we're going to breathe in to prepare, and we're going to lift our arms up just above shoulder height. And then as we breathe out, we're just going to bend the knees and slide the bottom down the wall. Be careful, just do what your body is telling you to do. Come down as far as is comfortable for you. Adjust your feet if you need to. And then we're going to take the hands into heart centre. We're going to breathe in here in the centre. And then as we breathe out, we're just going to twist to our left hand side. Feeling that lovely twist. Looking to the side, if that's enough for you, or up to the ceiling if your neck is strong and you can twist around a little more. If you want to take this a step further, you can take one arm up and reach through to the ceiling, and you can take the other arm down if you want to. Keep breathing in that position, opening up your chest to the ceiling if you can. Just do whichever stage feels right for you today. And then breathe your hands back into centre. And as you breathe out, rotate around in the opposite direction. See where you come to on that side. Looking to the side. That's enough for you, or if your neck is strong, opening up and looking up to the ceiling. Dropping one arm and raising the other if you want to. Reaching through those top fingertips to the ceiling, opening up your chest to the ceiling if you can, intensifying that stretch. Keep breathing in that position, and then drop the arms, breathe the arms back into heart centre, and gently come towards straight legs, pushing yourself up, taking your arms all the way up if you want to, shoulders are on the wall. And then turning your palms to face the floor. And bringing your arms all the way down. And circling the shoulders. Well done. I'm sure that was some lovely balancing going on there. I wish I could have seen it. So if you'd like to have more of a challenge, we're going to keep our feet where they were for that chair position. And we're going to come back down into chair. So you might want to just take your feet a little further forward on this one. Just see what your bodies say to you today. Okay. So the bigger challenge is to push back into the wall and see if you can raise one foot. And then as you've done that, you can sink down onto that leg, bending into that leg, as if you're reading the newspapers on a Sunday. Breathing into that sciatic area, it's a strong stretch. And then straightening that leg, coming back up, stretching through. And we'll do the other side now. So again, bottoms on the wall, sliding it down. Come to our laps, reach for that foot, cross over. Just imagine you're relaxed on a Sunday, reading those Sunday newspapers, push your bottom back into the wall. Feel that stretch in your sciatic area, feel your breath going into any areas of tightness and tension that we've caused by doing too much sitting down probably at the moment. And then pushing up through that leg, oh, a bit more gently than I did. Breathing through and coming out of it. And give yourselves a little shake through. And thank you for joining me for balancing on the wall today. Namaste.